45,000. That's how many flights lift off across this country on an ordinary day. And almost every single one is nothing but routine. If your stomach tightens the moment those engines roar, you are not being silly. You're just hearing sounds nobody ever explained to you. So today, I'm going to sit you in the cockpit with the pilot and walk you through every noise, every bump, every strange sensation in the first 3 minutes of a flight. Not to scare you, to settle you. Because once you know what each one actually is, the fear has nowhere left to hide. Stay with me to the last one. It's the single thing pilots wish every nervous traveler understood before they ever buckle in. Number 8. The engines roaring to full power. Here's the first sound that grips people our age. The engines wind up to a roar you feel in your chest. It feels aggressive, like the plane is straining. It isn't. That roar is exactly what the pilot wants to hear. On a big jet, the flight deck sets takeoff thrust deliberately, and the louder, steadier that sound, the healthier those engines are. A quiet, hesitant engine would worry a pilot. A strong, even roar reassures them. Think of it like a car merging onto the highway. You press the pedal down on purpose. The plane is doing the same thing, just on a grander scale. Your reassurance, that roar means power is normal and steady. Pilots, listen for it. The sound is loudest at the start and eases as you climb. Nothing about a loud engine at takeoff is a warning sign. The next sound comes from under your own feet. Number 7. The loud clunk beneath you. Moments after you leave the ground, there's a heavy thunk under the floor. For a nervous flyer, that jolt can feel like something broke. It's the opposite. That's the landing gear, the wheels, folding up into the belly of the plane. Once you're airborne, the pilot doesn't need them, so they tuck away to let the jet fly smoothly. That clunk is the sound of the flight going exactly to plan. If you ever fly and don't hear it, that's the unusual day. Not this one. I'll be honest, for years I flinched at that sound too, until a flight attendant told me what it was. Now I almost look forward to it. Your reassurance. The clunk is the wheels retracting, a scheduled, normal step. It happens on every single flight, seconds after liftoff. Hearing it means the aircraft is doing precisely what it should. The next one is a feeling, not a sound. Number 6, the plane tilting back. Right after takeoff, your seat tips backward and you feel the climb. It can feel steep, like the nose is pointed at the sky. Here's the calming truth. It's far gentler than it feels. A typical airliner climbs at an angle most drivers would consider a modest hill. But because you can't see the road, your body exaggerates it. The pilot is simply trading speed for height in a slow, deliberate climb the aircraft was built to do all day long. Your inner ear feels drama. The instruments up front read perfectly normal. Your reassurance. The climb feels steeper than it is. Your senses overstate it. Press your back into the seat. It steadies the sensation. The aircraft climbs this way on every flight, comfortably within its limits. The next one is the moment most people brace for. Number 5, the sudden bump or drop. A minute into the climb, you might feel a quick bump, or that stomach-lifting sense of a small drop. This is the one that makes hands grip the armrest, so hear this clearly. The plane is not falling. The air itself has gentle ridges and pockets, like a boat riding low waves. When the wings cross one, you feel a nudge. The wings are gripping the air the entire time. A bump is the wing doing its job, not losing it. Pilots don't even call it turbulence at this stage. They call it a normal day. Your reassurance, a bump is moving air, not the plane losing lift. Keep your belt loosely fastened and let your body sway with it. The wing never stops carrying you. Turbulence cannot flip a modern airliner. The next one fools people into thinking something failed. Quick pause. If just knowing what each sound means is already settling your nerves, imagine having the whole thing in your hands before your next flight. That's the Confident Flyer's Playbook. Every noise, every worry, and the exact steps to board, calm and sure of yourself. It's the guide I wish every nervous flyer kept in their bag. The link is right below. Now stay with me. Number 1 is the truth that changes how it feels to fly. Number 4, the engines quieting down. A few minutes up, the roar suddenly softens. The engines seem to ease off, and a nervous mind jumps straight to something's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Once the plane has enough height and speed, the pilot gently reduces power from the full takeoff setting to a normal climb setting. It's routine, partly to protect the engines, partly to keep the noise down over neighborhoods below. That softer sound isn't power failing, it's the pilot easing off the pedal now that the hard part is done. Your reassurance. The quieter engines mean a planned power reduction, not a problem. It happens at the same point on nearly every climb. Less noise here is a sign the flight is settling into its cruise. The next one you'll see out the window. Number 3. The wing, flexing and shifting. Look out at the wing and you may see it flex, and panels along its edge sliding in. A bending wing terrifies people who don't know better. It should reassure you. A wing is built to flex. That bend is engineered strength, not weakness. A stiff wing would be the dangerous one. A flexing wing is absorbing the air like a diving board absorbs a bounce. Those moving panels are the flaps, retracting on schedule now that you're climbing. Everything you're watching is the aircraft doing exactly what its designers intended. Your reassurance, a flexing wing is designed to bend. It's a strength, never a crack. The moving panels are flaps tidying up after takeoff on cue. Engineers test these wings far beyond anything your flight will ever ask. The next one is the reason so many seniors dread flying at all. Number 2. Turbulence in the climb. Sometimes the climb stays bumpy for a while and every jolt chips at your nerves. Let's take the fear out of it. Turbulence is uncomfortable, but for a modern airliner, it is not dangerous. The aircraft is built to handle forces far beyond the roughest air you will ever sit through. Pilots slow down slightly, switch on the seatbelt sign, and often ask for a smoother altitude, the same way a captain steers a ship around choppy water. You are being jostled, not endangered. The single best thing you can do is keep that belt fastened and breathe slowly. Your reassurance, turbulence is rough air, not a threat to the aircraft's safety. Keep your seatbelt on whenever you're seated. That's the whole defense. Pilots reroute around the worst of it. Your job is only to stay buckled. Stay with me. This last one is the reason I made the whole video. Number 1, the truth pilots wish you knew. Here's the one that matters most. Flying is, by a wide margin, the safest way you can travel. Everything you just felt, the roar, the clunk, the tilt, the bumps, is the ordinary language of a machine built with backups on top of backups. 2 engines when it only needs 1. 2 pilots, both trained for the rare bad day, most of whom will never see one. The person flying you carries families like yours every week and wants to walk off that plane just as much as you do. So the next time your stomach tightens at the gate, remember, the fear is a feeling, not a forecast. Breathe slow. Fasten the belt. And let the professionals up front do the job they've trained a lifetime for. Your reassurance. Commercial flying is statistically the safest form of long-distance travel. Every sensation you feel has a routine, designed explanation. Slow breathing plus a fastened belt is all your body needs from you. After a lifetime around aviation, I can tell you the sky hasn't gotten scarier for travelers our age. We've just never had anyone sit beside us and explain it. But there's something else that quietly rattles nervous flyers long before takeoff, and it starts the moment you reach your seat. It's on the screen right now. See you there.